YouTube, welcome back. Dub Digital Crypto News, Macro Trends. Give me a subscribe if you appreciate that content. I'm trying to give you the hottest crypto content on the internet. Hey, hold up. Where's my OXT troopers at? OXT click, assemble. Y'all might want to sit down for this one because this right here is something serious. Because I bet y'all thought it was all fun and games with Dub Digital. Nah, actually, hell nah. And there ain't nothing in the crypto space that gets me more hype than thinking about OXT shooting off to the sky, making all-time highs on all-time highs, raining down $100 bills all over my head. And I bet y'all asking yourselves why the hell Dub Digital is acting all crazy all up on your screen. But in all seriousness, guys, we gotta talk about it. We're gonna take a look at the price action, cut it up a little bit. Now we're gonna take a look at just how high OXT might fly. But guess what, guys? That is not all. So make sure to stick to the end, because after that TA, y'all know we gotta get all up in the FA, because this is the Dub Digital channel. You know I get that TA and the FA and I'll mix it all up. That fundamental analysis. Spoiler alert, y'all. You know, that big old conference that OXT's putting on with the whole mess of big keynote speakers? And I bet you heard of a couple of them. Edward Snowden, he's gonna be there. Actually, he's talking at it. But you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's pull up the chart. All right, y'all. I'm sitting on the OXT USD pair. Let's get it. So for all my returning viewers, y'all already know what it is. But for my new viewers, let me help fill you in. Wolfpack knows that Dub Digital, I like to look at my investments way out and then focus way in. This what we have here is called a macro structure. And it's basically a snapshot of the entire price action over the life cycle of the asset. OXT popped on the scene in 2019. And right off the bat, guys, this thing tanked. Sank down like the Titanic and dumped down approximately 81%. And then OXT trended sideways for approximately 172 days. But then one day, Barstool Presidente talked to the Winklevoss twins. They told him about OXT. He told all his people all up in Robinhood to jump into OXT. And this thing shot to the moon. Shot up at the highest point about 400%. Just like that. Gets me all bullish just thinking about it. But let me point something out to you guys right here and right now. It has to do with the psychology of an investor. When OXT was sitting at dang near 17 cents for like what, 6 months? No one wanted to touch this thing. No one wanted to buy it. But when it started blasting off to the sky, going up a lot, everyone and their freaking mom wanted to jump into this thing, saying OXT's digital gold. And not to toot my own horn, but Dub Digital was out here saying, don't do it. And guess what they said? Dub Digital, shut up, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, guys, I guess it's all fun and games until someone gets wrecked. Now, ain't it? Then over the next 80 days, OXT proceeded to drop another 80% again. And if you follow this channel and you're part of the Wolfpack, you know that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Hard up, hard down. But guys, come on. You know I don't like crying over spilt milk. What's done is done, and there's water under the bridge. If you bought all high in the sky, you live, you learn. We all make mistakes. The most important thing is if you learned from your mistakes, so you don't repeat them moving forward. But some of you will, some of you won't. That's just the way it goes. But when I zoom up, guys, I want you to take notice of how OXT fell. And when I add some black lines here, guys, you'll obviously see that OXT is making a W pattern. And y'all are probably tired of me saying this, but what is a W pattern? It's a pattern of accumulation. That's good, because people don't accumulate things they're not bullish on. They're just taking advantage of the situation, just like the Wolfpack did. Because unlike a lot of people in crypto, we like when prices go down. Buy low to sell high, and we sell high, real high. I'm saying this to help you guys realize that there's something called windows of opportunity within investing. Just because something's cheap don't mean it's gonna stay cheap forever, and just because something's expensive doesn't mean it's gonna stay expensive forever. Markets, money, ebbs and flows, in and out of assets. Let's just say that you did pick up some OXT when it was around this range, trending sideways. You would be up about 200% on your investment. That's not a bad day for a day's work. Know what I'm saying? Dub Digital, what are you talking about, bro? Weren't you out here saying that, oh, I found a fractal? Look at your fractal. It ain't doing nothing to what the price did. Explain that. I try to be straight up with y'all. Fractals are like history. They're not exactly the same, but sometimes they rhyme. Now, while I will admit my fractal is pretty deviated from the actual price action, but I'm gonna keep it here as a measure of height, because guys, the last pump that occurred in 2020 was about 400%. This plotted fractal is about 400%. We can still use that previous height as a yardstick to help feel our way to our destination. And when when I draw a line across the OXT price, it helps show you where the price cap actually is. Right here, around the 70-cent level, that's been a big sticking point for the OXT price ever since August of 2020. It was struggling, fighting, getting rejected, getting pushed down, staying under the 70 cent until March 19th of 2021. That's gonna be a day that lives in infamy. Dub Digital, stop being all dramatic. I ain't being dramatic. March 19th was a pivotal day for the OXT price. Then over the next 2 days, it crashed down about 20%. Now let me make this really simple for you guys. What do we call a point where the price of an asset can't break above? I'll give you a second. It's called resistance. Look, resistance here, rejected, resistance here, rejected. Then we broke above. Let me ask you another question. And what do we call a price point that was previously resistance but now acting as support? That's right, a resistance support flip. And they get me bullish as hell. Made me start feeling like a wolf and stuff. And that's because price progression is sequential. You take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Dub Digital, what you going on and on for? Get to the point. Okay guys, I'll speed it up for you. Let's get down to brass tacks. Right where it is right now, it's almost in price discovery. And if we minus all these wicks that occurred before, it is in price discovery. When the asset's in price discovery at a price point that it isn't typically in, the market gets a little sketched out. They feel a little weird. Start looking around and going like, I don't know. So a quick drawback down to this previous resistance point, just to test, just to see, testing out that the previous resistance is actually going to act as support. So we got to keep an eye on to see if this holds. But right now, it's looking hot. It's looking nice, because what typically happens after resistance support flip, guys? A little consolidation, and then we're moving higher. Not financial advice, but I'm still expecting another 130 to 200% increase in the OXT price, bringing us to about what, $1.70 to $2.08 OXT. How do you like those apples? But Dub Digital, my cousin's been in crypto since 2020, and he's saying that the crypto bull market's about to end. He's saying it's gonna die. Guys, look at my face. Do I look worried to you? No, I don't. You want to know why? Because if this is the end of the crypto bull market, this has got to be the least impressive crypto bull market I ever freaking seen. And let me ask you a question. How many crypto bull markets have ended in freaking March? Like 0 of them. But I think I know something that will help put y'all's mind at ease. Let's go ahead and take a look at the total 2 index, aka the altcoin market cap, meaning all the money wrapped up in all your favorite altcoins. So guys, let me just count the waves for you really quick. Y'all know I identified a fractal right here, right? This looks like this, and since identifying that fractal, the altcoin market cap shot up about what, 250%? That's not really indicative of a dying trend now, is it? No, it's not. The last all-time high reached in 2017 for altcoin market cap was about $470 billion. At the point of filming this video, we're sitting at $667 billion. That's only about a 40% increase over the last all-time high. And let me talk to you guys for just 1 second. 40%? Really? 40%? Guys, this is crypto. Crypto don't just move 40%. Nah, this ain't stocks. You go big or go home over here. Let's dig in a little deeper. And when we analyze the volume on this sucker, we see that we have all-time volume matching that all-time high market cap. And that's indicative of a market that wants to move higher. Because the altcoin market cap was sitting on my shoulder the other day and was telling me, Dub Digital, I want to go higher. I want to fly. And to be honest, guys, that's exactly what it's doing. The altcoin market cap has just been forming ascending triangle after ascending triangle, moving higher and higher up the chart. And guess what, guys? Altcoin market cap's forming another ascending triangle. Check it out. And it looks like we have about 1 month until this one resolves. And somewhere between mid to late April, I'm expecting a rather large move on the altcoin market cap. But guys, I'm getting tired of this TA. Let's get into that FA, because this is the Dub Digital channel. You know, we get the TA and the FA and we mix it all up. That fundamental analysis, because those closer to the knowledge profit. Simple as that. Because if you're watching this video and you're an OXT trooper, you already know what it is. Orchid's hosting a virtual summit called Priv8. It's starting right now. Between March 23rd to the 25th, they're gonna have a whole bunch of keynote speakers talking about the internet, about privacy, about data security, about all of that. Dub Digital. Who the hell cares about a freaking virtual summit? I got Skype too, bro. Ain't no big deal. I could go talk on the internet too. That's not the same thing. You gotta check the speaker list on this. Freedom versus safety. The summit will feature keynotes from all fronts of the privacy war, with the keynote address from the whistleblower and cybersecurity expert Edward Snowden. The conference will shine a light on the battle lines drawn between freedom and security in our seemingly perpetual privacy crisis. Each day of the summit will focus on a different aspect of digital privacy, from how we communicate to how we transact to how we live in the era of pervasive digital surveillance. And check it out, we got the whistleblower and cybersecurity expert Edward Snowden. I ain't gonna gonna read nothing about him because y'all already know who he is. And the topics he's gonna discuss are mass surveillance, secrecy, and democracy. When data collection becomes a threat to free society, restoring trust, how to solve the next generation of privacy and security dilemmas, and National Security Agency or National Surveillance Agency, our cyber defense examined. Next, we got Audrey Tang, who is Taiwan's digital minister in charge of social innovation. In the private sector, Audrey worked as a consultant with Apple and computational linguistics with Oxford University Press. We also got Big George Rios. George is CEO at Priv8, whose technology helps millions of people use mobile apps without internet connection. He has helped more than 4.5 million people share information without an internet connection in situations such as internet shutdowns, natural disasters, rural communities, underprivileged schools, and large events. We have Cindy Cohn, who's executive director for the Electric Frontier Foundation, and she was named the Nonprofit Times 2020 Power and Influence Top 50 list. And in 2018, Forbes included Ms. Cohn as one of America's top 50 women in tech. We got Peter Van Valkenburg, Director of Research at Coin Center, and he was previously a Google Policy Fellow and collaborated with various digital rights organizations on protections related to privacy, surveillance, and digital copyright law. Zuko Wilcock, founder and CEO of Orchid Coin Company. Zuko has more than 20 years of experience in open decentralized systems, cryptography, and information security and startups. We got Dr. Stephen Waterhouse, CEO and co-founder of Orchid Labs. I don't really know if he needs an introduction, but prior to founding Orchid, Stephen co-founded Pantera Capital. Whoa! One of the first crypto-focused VC funds, which invested in many early industry leaders such as Coinbase and Zcash. So I would say he's a pretty smart dude. And to be honest, guys, there's a whole bunch of people talking, and I don't got that much time to go through all of them. No disrespect. These are movers and shakers. These are decision makers. They got a little pull. But let's think about this logically, guys. Orchid is hosting the private virtual summit. There's a whole bunch of people speaking from lots of different tech-related industries. Many of them have a whole bunch of influence. They even got people from the New York Times participating on this thing. And to be real, guys, I'm just looking at this and saying, what is Orchid gonna say? What are they going to announce? Wouldn't this be the perfect time for OXT to say some crazy stuff, to send its price all the way to the sky? But you know, maybe that's me just being a little conspiratorial. I don't know. All right, y'all, just want to bring you a quick update on OXT because I looked at my clock and I said it's been a second and my OXT team might need me. But the good thing is price is moving up. Even though we're doing a resistance support flip, that's the first step we got to do to get where we got to go. Price is grinding up, it's looking hot, and we got the OXT hosted private summit to see what OXT happens to announce during this summit, because you know what they say, any publicity is good publicity, and you never want good publicity to go to waste. But hey, you ain't gotta listen to me. This is not financial advice. I'm just a dude on the internet. If you appreciate the content, give me a like, comment, subscribe, Dub Digital, crypto news, macro trends. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.